Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, here we go. Little Dawn of War. Dawn of War 3, that is. Chapter Master Angelus. Alright, guys, let's do this. Here we go. Temple Canyon on planet Archeron. So, I think that's how you say it. So the developers were talking about this, developers from Relic at the E3 PC Gamer Twitch. So here we are. We get to see first little gameplay in action of Dawn of War 3. I've seen this a few times, and I'm liking it. I'm appreciating the comic book esque kind of like font and the coloring and highlighting of everything. It looks really great to me. It all depends on obviously how we want to interpret it, but I think it's a good thing the way that it's looking. It could be interesting. We should give it a try. So let's continue with the video. The
I'm on my
detail is
way, but
amazing.
it's just me.
Don't be reckless. Wait for backup.
There's no time.
I think it's important to like really look at all the details that are going into this and how like alive it seems from the ground to the background, the little icicles falling through the banshee's hair, the flickering of the thunder hammer there by Gabriel. It's all looking really, really good.
They'll kill you.
So this looks like it's a part of the single player campaign, and right there we had our first little bit of action. Now what we're looking at there is one of his abilities that's on cooldown. So let's see it in action again.
They
Boom!
can try.
There he is, the one and only Gabriel Angelos with his crackling thunder hammer. And we've got an amazing suit on him too. I forget the mark. I was reading about it earlier, but I forget about it. But anyways, let's move on. Don't 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 just ignore all the little things going on in the background. Really try to soak it in. It's kind of amazing. Here we go. We see some Banshees in the front line for the enemies, some Wraith Guard, I believe, in the background, another skirmish happening way at the top left, and we've got some Space Marines here. I imagine these are tacticals with the indicators here, and then these guys at the bottom center. I'm thinking those guys are last cannon devs, but I don't know. It looks like they're shooting some laser beams, maybe Meltas, maybe last cannons. I thought last cannons were burst fire, single shot, but I guess I'm used to Dawn of War too. Let's see what happens. Gabriel doing his leap, and looks like he just used his ability, so it's on cooldown. The bottom bar of the three, the middle one might be his health, and the top one is shield. I'm not sure, but it looks like he had three here earlier, just before that jump. There you go, and then right after the jump, it goes down, and so does the bar decrease. Boom! As you can see, looks like it does knockback and AOE damage. And here we got some Banshees fighting some Raptors, or I'm sorry, Banshees fighting some ASM. I always call them Raptors. I'm so used to looking at that. Boom! Crazy good visuals. Like I said, very comic book esque. It's kind of amazing how picture crystal clear it is, like picture perfect. Another like AoE ability by Gabriel. Looks like an AoE attack 360 with his hammer. Boom. Here we got the ASM jump, and they've got their own symbol. Looks like they just used their jump pack, so they must have used the ability. Here at the beginning, we could see that the bars. Oh, wait, I think they're taking off, so let's see here if I can capture it. There you go. Boom. Looks like they're 5-man squads each. They have one ability, and we got some Terminators at the top. And what we missed here was the three little drop pods, the little symbols coming up on the right, and we'll see the drop pods drop. Looks pretty dope. And now we can see the terrifying dreadnoughts in the center, taking on a pair of banshees. Two dreadnoughts in the middle. I don't know why the 1 and 2 are marked over them. Maybe they're a control group just for this demo. But let's start it up just a few seconds before. Let's see what it looks like, frame by frame here. Looks like they still have the handheld underbarreled flamethrowers on each, and the flames looking real mighty nice. Boom, we got some AoE attacks, and look at this center blue dreadnought. I think he's about to do a special ability. Boom, nice little AoE knockback. and knocked down. And then we've got the center dreadnought doing more or less the same thing. And now we can see some banshees cut in half. Wrong choice of a target, I imagine. Here's another cool part how these ships are actually seem to be flying above the surface. And look at, I think this is a Falcon. If not, it's a Wave Rider. And see how it crashes down under the concentrated last fire, I believe, from these last cannon devs. Excuse me. And here we go, the Dread Knight, the one and only super elite unit, according to the devs. This guy looks like he has a couple of abilities, which we will talk about. But check out the detail. I really want you to pay attention at any scene that he is and rewatch it if you have to. How the level of detail in the animation, it's so fluid. It's like going from stone to water. It's just unreal. Here he goes, eyes light up. Two underslung flamers, two Gatling guns, and rocket pods at the top, and it's a two-legged beast, standing 30 to 40 feet tall. These guys can lead the charge on almost any attack. And the devastating fire it puts. But look how smooth it moves. It almost doesn't seem real. Here we go, some Space Marines jumping in. Dreadnought doing its thing. More Dreadnoughts, more Dread Knights. Looks like just a ridiculous combat going on. Boom!
They're where we want them.
And here we are.
Now join
The
us.
clincher.
Open
The
fire.
ultimate orbital bombardment. Just watch at the top left, guys. Boom. Just like that. A little detail if you didn't notice is that it gets stronger and stronger as it starts out. As it starts out, it's smaller and it's a different color and it has 3 stages. If you pay close attention, you'll see that it gets wider, and from the devs' own words, it gets stronger towards the end. But you can control its movement just like a squad. So once you set it down, you can move it left and right and up and down. Check it out again. Boom. Just disintegrating bodies as it goes. Here we go. The Space Marines holding their line. And here looks like we got some Terminators on the left, some regular attacks. And these guys by their backpacks make me think they're just crouching, maybe? Yeah, they're running. We got some ASM, Devastators. This, I cannot understand what that is. Is that like a shield or a car? Maybe it's a defense turret, and we got the Dread Knight up at the top. Bodies everywhere, and the finishing orbital bombardment leading to a webway gate. And this is just one of the planets, and remember, it's early alpha footage. Still looking pretty good, though. And there you have it, boys and girls. Dawn of War 3. Check out the extended trailer on their right here on the links, and you can catch it later. Short little preview, fun little times. Until next time, pimps. Batpimp out.